Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Brian Castelein with Brighton Foot and Ankle, and today we're with Tony at the Brighton Running Lab. One of our favorite people in one of our favorite stores. They've got a ton of shoes to choose from, and they really love to fit you into the perfect shoe. One of the things that we'd like to talk about is what's current, what's happening, what are the current trends in shoes, what are some of the new fancy bells and whistles that you get with a shoe. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, tell us.
Footwear has changed a ton over the past couple of years. And so I wanted to grab something that shows more of the direction of a trend we're seeing in footwear. And one big thing is foam. Foam is a huge trend, and increased stack height in foam is a great big trend as well. Right here is a shoe called the Glycerin Max. It just came out last year, and you can see this is just a lot of foam. But there is a lot of performance benefits when you're wearing a shoe like the Glycerin Max. And one being, as you're going through your running or walking gait, you get a lot of rolling technology off of the toe in the toe spring. And what that's going to do is make whatever you're doing feel seamless. And that's the whole idea. Let's make the wearer work not as hard by wearing the shoe. And so when you run in the shoe, it almost feels like you're running on an Alter G treadmill. That there's just absolutely no effort going into it. You're still doing the work. That pace is your pace, but the foam and the way that this technology is benefiting the wearer. So foam is kind of all the rage right now when it comes to footwear.
Yeah, I love that shoe. That's currently on my feet right now. It's one of the great shoes around. But another thing that we love to talk about, especially for our patients that have forefoot pain, this can be arthritis, this can be metatarsalgia, this can be neuroma. We love to talk about a carbon fiber plate. And Tony and I were just talking, and carbon fiber plating has been around since early pre-pandemic, was kind of when it was first being introduced into the market. But that was a couple years ago. So tell us about this shoe and where carbon plates are and why are they important?
Yeah, so very competitive footwear, carbon fiber plates. Most footwear you'll be able to see through like a window in the foam in the bottom of the shoe. And the whole idea really came from footwear as the stack height of the foam is getting higher. When you are in a more competitive shoe, that foam becomes a higher quality and it becomes a lot softer. And so when somebody is running for competition in a carbon fiber shoe, we need to stabilize that super foam. And we're stabilizing it with a carbon fiber plate. And so this is the Energy Arc from New Balance. And I specifically pulled this shoe off of the wall. This is a Super Comp trainer. And there's a reason why. The Super Comp trainer feels the most like a regular running shoe. And we like running shoes for running and walking. And so if you're wearing this shoe for wellness, you're trying to get yourself out of some sort of injury, and the carbon fiber plate and the increased stack height of the cushion is going to benefit the wearer. The Super Comp trainer is a fantastic shoe for them because it's built to be a little more durable. It's not the super squishy competitive foam. This is a shoe they want endurance athletes to run in a lot of miles. So it's going to last a long time, and it's going to support the body a lot better than a traditional super competitive shoe that they tend to call super shoes out of the market right now.
Right. So a great thing to keep you going, to get you back from maybe a small injury, or prevent those small injuries.
Absolutely.
But let's say I want to go run in a marathon. I want to be the fastest person. I want to race that Boston Marathon. Where would you put me? Where's a next level shoe?
You're already a competitive runner, and so I know you would love to check out this shoe. This shoe here is an awesome shoe from Saucony. This is the Endorphin Elite, and the Endorphin Elite uses all of the lightest weight materials. You can see through the upper of the shoe here. You can see the small window for the carbon fiber plate, that little notch in the midsole foam. But the foam story in this shoe is awesome. It is a non-Newtonian foam. So what that means is that foam has two different types of properties, that it can be a liquid or a solid. So when this shoe takes on pressure, it smushes and squishes down. But when that pressure is fully applied, that cushioning tightens up and it becomes like incredibly like energetic. And so this is the type of footwear that is going to give the runner a competitive advantage. And so back pre-pandemic, like you said, carbon fiber footwear was created to help competitive athletes gain running efficiency. So they're buying a more competitive shoe only for race day. You don't want to train in this type of footwear all the time, but it is good to tune your body up for race day and on race day to be able to see about an 8% efficiency out of your running endurance.
Which that totally adds up, especially over the course of a long race or even a short race, and you want to have maximum energy for maximum output. That foam is ridiculous. You got to come down to Brighton Running Lab and check out the foam.
Yeah, and we'll let you squish all of our shoes.